Hey y'all, what's going on? Did y'all miss me? Hi, I am on YouTube now, y'all. YouTube, Brooklyn Talks. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm learning really how to do everything. I had to download some software. Um, Shout out to my people who helped me do that. Um, and I also had to download different apps and stuff like that. So I'm just getting the hang of everything. But with everything that's been going on for real, and just me being around people, people being around me, um, my in and outs of just going to work, taking my kids to school, hanging out, it's just all comes down to what my topic is actually going to be is choices. Um, Choices that we make or choices that we choose at that particular moment can dictate our future. Um, it also can dictate our present, but um, we have to really understand the choices we make are very important. We can't keep blaming the next person how we treat someone or how we interact with someone or how we choose to accept someone. That is all a choice that we make in life, whether it's good or positive. Like here, for the past, I'll say 3 years, um, I've had to make some challenging choices. Um, I've had to make some life decisions, but of course, it's always my choice. You know, some people I had to leave in the past. I honestly should have left them in the past a long time ago, but I chose not to because of, I guess, the way we was bonding. I would say, even when I know, excuse me, that's not a cat, y'all. Even when I knew that, they sat at a table with people who talked about me, called me a whole nother name, made up some shit about me. But, me as a person, I had a choice. And like I said, I chose to, still deal with particular people because I chose to pass certain stuff. But after a while, we have it, like I said, there's always choice in life. We have to choose who we want to be around, what kind of spirits we want to be around, what kind of examples or motivation we want around us. Like me, of course, we're always going to talk about me. This is Brooklyn's Talks. But me, um, particularly if everybody has problems, everybody goes through things. Life is not perfect for some people. Even if life is perfect for some people, we still go through things. You feel me? So, honestly, it's more so of you have to choose your battles. Choose if you feel like a certain situation is worth fighting for. If people say, oh, you shouldn't count the fingers or favors or on your fingers or whatever that quote is, but that's bull. If I'm pouring more into you and I'm not getting the same amount of measurement, that's crazy. And it don't have to always be financially. It could just be anything, like the respect level, um, support. I've had times where I will host. I had 5 different opportunities to host at clubs, and a couple of people pulled up that I sent the invite to, but the main ones that I would say what I thought would support me wasn't there. And at the end of the day, some people get cut off right there. Pull up to my birthday, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just like it was a choice that I chose, and I chose to still, deal with people. And, that was for the past 3 years. But here in September of last year, I was just over it. I chose to really pay attention to certain people and the way they carry themselves and the way they mature and what level they are on from when I first met them. You know what I'm saying? Like, not judging nobody, because that's not up to me to do. That's up to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yes, Lord. That is up to Him. But it is still my choice to choose what kind of spirits and what kind of messages I want around me. And, I don't believe in honestly talking about people and their downfalls. Like, I'm not a strong person on that. So you want to call, we can, ha ha he. But after a while, no. Please humble yourself, because we all have been at our lowest. Well, I can't speak for everyone else. I'm only speaking for Brooklyn. But I know I have been at my lowest point at, one time in life. So I definitely stay humble and remember who was there for me, when I needed it. So, there's always a choice, people, even with relationships. Like, you can't really blame the next person for how they made you react. Like, some people are like, oh yeah, she killed him or he killed her. Now, don't get me wrong, these females, oh my gosh, these females ain't playing. They really shooting shit. Like, it was the dudes at first, but now these females ain't playing. See, my choice, what I would choose, is to walk away and leave you alone. Like, yeah, I know it hurts when you put your all into someone. I know it hurts when you put your time, effort, sweat, blood, tears, fight, everything, your mind, your body, your soul, and that person just dogs you. That person just drag on you. That person, ignores you or act like you don't exist, and you're still trying to hold on to something. At the end of the day, that heartbreak, that agony that you constantly feeling and keep feeling is your fault, because you can walk away. And people say, oh, it's so hard when you have years and invested into the stuff. Like, trust me, I understand. My hardest and longest was 12 years. And I've had great relationships after that. They may not have worked out because that person mentally wasn't ready, but they always give me, my props. Like, you was a good girl. I just wasn't ready. You're a good mom. You really hold it down. Like, still be trying to talk and all that. Like, you feel me? Trying to get in where they fit in. Like, so, but niggas just mindset wasn't right. And that was a choice that they chose to make. Me, I chose to keep it pushing. I chose to still live life. I chose to still, take opportunities and take chances and take risks. But it's all in a choice that I make. So you have to understand, like I said, my topic is choices. You always have to remember, what kind of decisions you make. You feel me? What kind of people you want around you that actually supports you. That doesn't try to compete with you or, lie to you. And, y'all supposed to be one, or y'all supposed to be friends. What people be saying, like, that friend word is crazy, because I couldn't even, me as a friend, like I said, it's about Brooklyn. me as a friend and the choices that I would choose, I'm not gonna sit here and you tell me something. And of course, whether it's about a relationship, whether it's financially, whether you're stealing, whether you're having family problems, like I don't care really what the topic is. I'm always going to be honest with you. I'm not going to let you hear what you want to hear, or, oh yeah, let me just tell her this so she can shut up, or I'm going to just tell him this so he can shut up. Like, I would never do that. I'm always honest. I'm very blunt. Um, I may need to learn some empathy, but I do have heart, and it's nothing personal. It's just for the people that I care about. Why not be honest? Just the me as a person, I choose to always, be honest. Like, it's always a choice that we make in life. If you choose to lie to someone or lie about a situation, you got to understand you lie to yourself first. You feel me? So, and then you lie to the next person. So it's kind of like, damn, you really just chose to lie to yourself. And for what? For someone else that you're about to lie to? Like, it's always a choice. And then people get mad because they might get caught up in their lie and try to justify the lie. But at the end of the day, you still chose to lie. Like, what was that movie, Baby Boy? I lied to you because I care about your feelings. Like, how many of y'all like that? Don't even lie, be honest. But that's crazy. Like, to each his own. Me, I tell you the truth because I love you and I care for you and I care about you. And I don't want to see you in a fucked up situation. I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you broke. I don't want to see you struggling. I will pray for you, pray you through it, pray with you through it and everything. That's the type of friend I am. But I wouldn't sit around and, talk about you. I wouldn't even let nobody talk about you to me unless you're present. Now, if it's something positive, okay. But if you're gonna start off negative, like, no, this not what we're about to do. This not even about to be a conversation. She's not here to defend herself. He's not here to defend himself. You feel me? Like, that's just the type of person I am, and I'm gonna always stand 10 toes down and be like, yeah, you can tell him Brooklyn said it. Like, you feel me? That's just me. You feel me? But on the other token, it's still a choice, because I could be like, fuck it, choose to lie to you just to shut you up, choose to be dishonest, disloyal, just to shut you up. But why do that? Why present myself like that? But a lot of people do it, and that's a choice that they choose to make. Now, me, when people come across and they choose to do that, I choose to back up. I choose not to deal with them no more, no matter how many years we have invested in, how many times we've chilled, hung out, chopped it up, did things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, no matter, it's always a choice, and I always will choose me, because I have to be honest with me first. I'm not going to lie to me. I choose not to lie to me for the next person, and I choose not to lie to the next person. Like, I'm just bluntly honest. That's why I chose to come out with a Brooklyn Talks. Like, my platform is definitely going to get bigger. I'm definitely going to, start adding people with different topics. But this topic was just choices right now. Y'all definitely can comment at the bottom. Please subscribe, because I'm telling you, don't get dropped like that. Because while I was gone off social media for like 2 or 3 weeks, I was really just here writing stuff down, my topics and stuff like that. And my topics, the first one I wanted to do was choices. It's always a choice. Always a choice, ladies and gentlemen. Always a choice. And you just got to figure out, you feel me? Like, even with your kids' parents, other, the father, the mother, like, there's always a choice. I have learned, like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I used to bash people. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I would be in my feelings and go on social media and bash. Like, whether it was the truth or not, I still would do it. And, it's just, some people can relate to me. Some people can relate to, people thinking, oh, if you pick up the phone, I'm there, or not financially supporting, like, that's okay. Like, every parent mindset should be on one thing. If you have a child in this world, you should always have time in your schedule, whether the child is with whether the child is with the mother full time, whether the child is the father full time. You should always have time in your schedule. You should, especially if you're in the same state, you should always make time. Like, life is so short. God is definitely taking his people, and he's definitely taking our babies. That's why we really have to pray over our children and just ask God for favor and a little bit extra time, as much time as we can to spend with our babies. But, it's nothing personal. It's just, I'm being honest. Like, this should definitely get hectic. But like I said, it's always a choice. I choose not to keep bashing, keep repeating. Like, whether it change, whether it don't. Long as my baby girl is happy, my kids are happy, my daughter's happy, my son is happy. That's all that matters, for real. Like, I'm not about to, keep bashing. Niggas know what they doing. Niggas know what they not doing. Like, you feel me? God know what I'm doing, and God knows what other people not doing, and God knows what I'm not doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm still pushing. Like, yeah, I'm about to come up with a whole blog, y'all. I'm telling you, this Brooklyn Talks. It's so lit. I got so many clips of other people's discussion and other people's point of view on certain stuff. Like, it's really gonna be lit, but it's a choice. It's always a choice that we make in life. You feel me? Always a choice. And, relationships is definitely one of them. And we just always gotta, just be honest and just keep that shit a stack. It's always a choice. Like, if you know something's not gonna sit right and you still chose to do it, then you can't get mad at if somebody spark a flame and spark it on a fire that you put lighter fluid on. I always tell my kids, like, only you can prevent forest fires. Why would you spray lighter fluid on the ground just for a random person to flick a match, drop it, that's on fire, and now you mad? Like, that don't make sense. But like I said, there's always a choice in life. It's always a choice. Always a choice. And remember, the choices that y'all make in life will dictate your future, will dictate how people feel about you, will dictate, well, fuck how a person feel, but how people react to you, how people want to carry you, and how people want to deal with you. There's always a choice, and the choices that I've chose to make, I've chose to leave people in the past. Leave people in the past. Like, people say some crazy things out their mouth, and I just choose not to look past it. Like, not too long ago, may she rest in peace, but I had somebody say to me, like, the blessing was her death was a blessing in disguise. Like, I'm so glad I cut that person off, because what type of shit is that to say? Then, I had someone that, I just had to cut her off, and I had someone that, had, I seen a relationship, but it was just towards the end of it, I had to tell them, watch their mouth. Like, watch what you say out your mouth. Like, this person is coming around doing everything for a reason. Like, watch what you say, and it's, oh, I don't care, this could happen. What's the person, leave me alone. Like, and you feel me? God really allowed that person to leave that person alone. What I told them to watch their mouth about. Like, it's always a choice. And if I look at you as my friend, and I know how my God works, how the universe works, how the word of mouth works, I'm going to try to protect you. And if you look at that, me trying to protect you as me not trying to be there for you, then no. And then, when shit really hit the fan and God called them home, now you want sympathy. Now you want, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, you'll get that because I understand. I don't know how that feels to lose someone that important, but watch what you say out your mouth. That was a choice that you made. You chose to put that out there in the atmosphere. You feel me? And that's how I'm looking at, and that's how I'm working with people. And I just choose to back up. I just choose not to keep trying to put there. Like, I actually chose to write on a piece of paper, front and back, pros and cons of all my relationships, whether it was who are so-called friend, my family members, and even, my like boyfriend relationships. Like, I really had to, sit down and really think and make choices and decisions, because I can't keep blaming the next person for how I'm feeling or how they're reacting to me, because I'm being honest, because I'm, looking at certain shit and like, yo, what's going on? We still on that? Like, you feel me? But yeah, that's the choice I'm choosing. It's nothing personal, you guys. It's just some shit me personally, Brooklyn, I'm not dealing with. I'm not doing. Then you got some people that say things one thing but can't say it to me unless that person said it first, and now you want to say it. Me personally, like I said, I'm not gonna. I can't speak to nobody else. This Brooklyn talks about me. I'm not gonna let nobody speak on nobody if they not there to defend themselves. Point blank, period. Especially if I fuck with you. Now, if I don't know you, I'ma hear him out because I don't know what's going on. But if I know you, I'm not doing that clown ass shit. Fuck you mean. I'm not doing that. But I couldn't get the same respect from people that I really thought fucked with me. And really way long ago they didn't. And I chose to look past shit. It was my choice. I ain't blaming nobody on nothing. It was my choice. I chose to look past shit. But here it is, 2025. I'm not choosing to look past shit. It's my choice. If I'm going to deal with it, I'm going to deal with it. If I don't want to, I'm not going to, because I don't have to. And I'm not going to lose out on nothing. I'm not going to miss nothing. God is always going to supply all of my needs, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Y'all hear what I'm saying? All the people that try to speak up and rise up and talk against me, may you bite your tongue. And what anybody steals from me, God's gonna find that, and the enemy got to give that back 7 times fold. Yeah, look it up. Look up on it. Yeah, but that's a choice that I choose to make. Right now I'm going to see how this going to work, and I'm definitely dropping my link. And yeah, I got to go because it's time to get my babies in the bath. I'm still a mother. Yeah, but all right, y'all, it's Brooklyn Audi 5000. And remember, it's always a choice in life. You choose what you choose, whether it's the right one, whether it's the wrong one, but the choices that you make will dictate your future. Holla.